And boom, just like that.
There
we
it
got
is.
red numbers, just like that.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we fucking finally got him, yo.
We did it.
We got him. Okay? I'm going to jump right into the intro. We got him. Hold on.
Oh, man, this is starting to sound scary, dude. Have a seat, sir.
Yo. Hey, real quick, though, man. This one is called 100. It's by my boy Piato. We about to get you on here.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
But let me tell y'all something, man. He has his own podcast. He has two of them.
Yes.
You guys say the name real quick.
Okay, so I got the solo podcast, which is Misery Loves Company.
Misery Loves Company.
Yeah, and that's basically a show where people give me their complaints.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I don't mean to stop you because let me get the intro.
Okay.
We're going to get into all that.
Gotcha.
So,
Right.
he has a podcast, Misery Loves Company, and what's the second one?
Age Gap Podcast.
Age Gap, bitches.
Yep.
I was just going to say it's a podcast where the young dude and the old dude compare
Stories. Yeah, basically.
So,
yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
my favorite moment, I have met this dude at the at Extreme Rose Battle League. We're going to get into that. He out here dropping motherfuckers. So I'm excited because I've been waiting on this one. I really have.
Hell yeah.
I've been waiting on this one. We've been planning for this one. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
ladies
same here,
and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Lou motherfucking Kang.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey. Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Hell yeah, this shit is about to be lit. I can already feel it. I'm not even drinking it.
All right, hell yeah.
This is water. So, podcast, comedy, knocking fools out.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah,
a little bit of everything.
Which one came first? Check.
Well, I grew up. Hello. I think we're good now.
God damn it.
But yeah, so I was definitely the runt of the litter growing up. So definitely throwing punches was probably first. I usually
your
got
first
my ass
homies.
beat. Yeah.
Those are normally your first fights. Are your cousins?
Yep.
So-
exactly. Your first battles.
So that's interesting. You said that you was the runt because I'm 5'11" and I'm the runt in my family.
Oh, so you just got a big family, huh?
Yeah, I got a big ass family, but not like big, but they're like tall, like athletes and shit.
Yeah, they got that reach. Yeah, I feel that.
I'd be whooping on them though.
Hey, there you go.
Quiz, y'all know, shit, get the works around here.
Yeah, I remember one time they were my cousins were one day they were just really giving it to me, and I went and I was just mad. My mom clearly could see, and she was like, "One day, dude, they're gonna get since they're older than you, they're gonna get weak first, and you're gonna be strong." And you're gonna be able to beat all their asses, and
tip
like
that
everything
wheelchair
changed.
over, food.
Yeah, exactly. Everything changed for me then. I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be strong one day."
So when Liu Kang, that's the stage name?
Yes, sir.
When did that come about? How did you get that name?
This is hilarious. It's been long enough now that I can finally tell this story. And when I was in the time, I was like, man, I can't wait for time to pass so I could tell these stories. I used to smell a lot of schmeed back in the day. And so my name is Lou, and I started off doing comedy before anything. And there's another comedian with my name. He has the same exact name as me. Like, we were born with the same name. So I took a stage name, and I needed one, and I was playing Mortal Kombat at the time.
Got it. There we go.
Yep, and I was just like, hey, hit up Liu Kang, man.
All right. I'm going to stop it real quick because
You got it.
we'll be right back. Hold on. Damn it. I don't fuck that. Forget that shit. Fuck that, bro.
No, you're good, bro.
The lights. This light is throwing a picture out. That's why I need a squad, yo.
Yeah, I feel that.
This is exactly why I need a squad. So,
You can only do so much with two hands.
seriously.
Yeah, I feel that, definitely.
Gotta go there and then
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, for real. Desk lamp. That's even better too, because you can point it a little bit better than the circle. Mm-hmm.
Yo.
All right.
And we back, man. My bad about that
back.
shit.
No,
My
man,
bad.
don't even worry about it.
My back. We back.
Yeah, my neck, my back, bro.
Hey, ain't no slip and falls around here, yo.
Yeah, facts.
My insurance ain't that good. Okay, so comedy shit.
Yes.
Comedy.
Comedy was first for me, for sure.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You remember your first set and where was it at?
My first set, I was 16 years old.
What?
Yeah, I was 16. I was like not allowed to go out the house. My mom was very like, you better be productive or else stay your ass home. So all my friends were out like hanging out somewhere, and I didn't want to be home anymore. And so I was watching a lot of Louis at the time. He had his own show on FX. He was like a comedian, you know. And so it just looked like fun to me. So I went to a place called Flappers down the street from my house.
I've heard of Flappers. I haven't been there yet, but I heard of Flappers.
Yeah, so it's a cool spot. And they had an open mic there at like 11. So I think that was like the latest I had been out by myself, was doing comedy.
Comedy at 16?
Yeah.
Fuck, normally people don't start doing comedy till they're like 30s and shit.
Yeah.
You're like the second person that started comedy, in my opinion, at a really young age. That's interesting. I'm listening.
And so, yeah, my set was about my first time hitting a bong. And
shit.
Yeah. And I ended up having to hide in a closet like within an hour. And so I just told that story. And I remember knowing that there was like something was there. You know, there was something there because this guy, you know, when you're a kid, like little things like mean a lot to you.
Yeah,
like,
big time. He gave you your props. And
yeah,
you were like, oh shit. Like,
and he was on a TV show on TBS and stuff. And so I was like, damn, if people on TV think I'm funny, bro.
Yeah, there's
a shot. Yeah.
And you just hit the ground running. You haven't looked back.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I took some times off, you know, especially being born and raised out here in LA. Like, I feel like a lot of people, when they move out here, it's just like, all right, let's just worry about me. What's going on with my career. Out here, bro, I got like little cousins I got to take care of. I got bills and stuff and like just like family things and all this stuff. So I feel like life is kind of taking me on a pretty weird path, but I always end up back on the comedy grind. Everything
comes full circle.
Yes, sir.
Life itself is a giant cycle.
Yeah, if you're meant to do something, you're gonna end up finding your way. Even if you break off, you're gonna end up finding your way, kind of like back to it. I think
1,000. So doing comedy in LA, I would assume, because I'm only assuming because when I started doing comedy in LA, fucking celebrities is like 7-Elevens out there.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's hard to get spots sometimes. I've noticed, and I think I don't want to like give any excuses, but I think definitely it does stifle growth a little bit trying to get started out here, because if you don't really have like a draw or a name yet, people are very celebrity driven out here.
Yeah, that when people say, "Oh, they Hollywood," that's a real thing.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? I just did Spotlight Sundays, and I was like, what, third, fourth to last? It's like, fuck, man, I gotta drive all the way back to Ventura, like,
yeah,
and like the host, people kept coming up to him like, "Hey, you mind if I get up right now? Hey, you mind if I get up? Can I go before that guy? Like, I know I'm 4 hours late, but can you put me up right now? I got shit to do." And it's like, well, you ain't the only one that got shit to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
it is a little bit of a nepotism factor to it. I think I know the producer of that show. He used to do a show back in the day by Universal. Studios. And
light skinned goofy dude.
No, different guy, I guess.
Okay.
But there's another thing kind of like that where I learned actually how to bully myself onto a stage, because a lot of times you fucking have to, bro. And I was raised very like I was raised Mexican, bro, to the max. So it was like, hey, unless people are talking to you, you should fuck up.
Word
you know
up.
What I mean?
Yeah.
So I always felt like a little bit like too respectful for certain aspects of comedy, or like I used to rap, and I used to feel like there's just
I would have played some of your shit.
We can get to it later in the episode.
All right,
yeah, for sure, definitely.
I like asking this question because it's always different. The most amount of people that you performed in front of.
Ooh. The most probably at Flappers. They had they have the big room, so sometimes when that gets packed out, it's actually quite a few people. But I don't know the most. Maybe the Comedy Store, because that's always packed to the max. You
performed at the Comedy Store?
Yeah, I was there for a year before COVID, so I was doing the Crack 'Em Up podcast. There's a show on Thursdays called Crack 'Em Up Thursdays, and so what they would do is they would take comics straight from the stage and do like a post-game interview type.
Oh type vibe. That's kind of the idea that I want to do at Drunken Stone Fest 3, bitches.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I'll be there too.
Shit. Oh, so since we on Drunken Stoner at Yakwiz, it's all love over here.
Yeah.
So what in the world? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to this shit. Right. Number one, I'm gonna start by saying you dropped Rat Dick. All right, Rat Dick got dropped.
Yeah. They really tried to weasel the way out of it and WWE it, but he did fall. He did fall.
So now that you guys got to throw the hands, are y'all cool now, or is it still like
We're cool. Like I have no beef with the guy. I don't think we would like. There's some people that you're like, all right, we're in a group project together, we'll kick it. But outside of this project, it's like, I'll see you around.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so, okay.
But it's no like bad blood or anything, right. Trust me, building up to it, I was like, I fucking hate this dude right now. But yeah, I think I was actually just saying this recently because you caught me on the right day, bro. Like literally a couple days ago, I was just grappling with a friend. Never do that. I never am like the type to like, fucking wrestle around when I'm drunk or whatever. But this guy, he just kept going, dude. He just wouldn't shut up. So I was like, all right, if it'll make you shut up, we'll wrestle around a little bit. And but yeah, I just did that recently, and it was just.
So you were already like loose. And
yeah,
shit.
yeah, like, and so you get it.
Today's the day.
Yeah, and you get a respect for somebody afterwards.
I live by that shit. You never know somebody until you fight them or you catch a case with them.
Yeah, I feel that.
But that life is long gone, guys. That's not me anymore.
Yeah, same here.
So comparing comedy to the podcast, which one do you like better?
Oof. I think that's really tough. I would have to say podcasting, bro. This is my favorite thing to do.
Me too.
I realize that I need to do comedy, but podcasting I really like to do. So as far as need to do comedy, I don't mean like as far as my career.
Every week type shit, hit mics.
I need to do it because I gotta remember. It was like grappling with that dude. I gotta remember I'm still fucking dangerous. So like I went to a show recently Saturday, and there was like a tough crowd. They weren't bad. They weren't heckling. They were just mad Midwestern. They were just definitely from Minnesota, just like very reserved.
What are you talking about? I don't understand. Yeah,
just chuckle and stuff. But I feel like I squeezed it out of them at a certain point. I had them for a few minutes. And I felt like it was a few minutes longer than some of the other comics.
Good. You're supposed to feel like that.
Yeah, exactly. And so it made me feel. I felt like I got a hot chick's number.
That's a dope feeling.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, you still got it, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
So I started doing comedy in LA.
Word. When? How long?
Maybe like a month and a half.
Okay.
I did Castro's show. I've done Spotlight Sundays. I've done this place called The Tavern. I think it's Universal Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
I've done shows there.
I don't think I don't think I could go back over there.
Yeah, that's okay. That's exactly. I had my first abusive relationship with comedy at a show there, where I would go, and like the first time you're like, oh cool, that was an experience, and then you go back and you're like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna come back, and then it's been a while, and you're like, all right, let's see what they're talking about over there. And you go, and you're like, oh my god,
like this is
why do I keep coming back to this fucking show?
Every time you go back, it's like, this is why I don't go back.
Yeah, bro, you get reminded real quick.
So I'm like, shout out to everybody that runs that place, but
yeah,
I have really got into some shit over there.
Oh no, that's definitely a place where you never know who's gonna pop into the building. What kind of energy is going to be
I'll
there?
just say the wrong person popped in the building. Like the wrong person popped in the wrong building.
At the wrong time.
At the wrong time. And like it was literally like something out of a movie. Like
yeah.
Damn, I want to get into it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
I'll definitely tell you off mic.
All right, sounds good.
And if y'all want to fucking know the story, y'all better fucking
pull up to a show or something. Yeah. Hey, buy the Patreon.
Straight all that shit.
Yeah. I feel
so I want to talk about your podcast, especially the age gap one.
Okay.
Because that is that's pretty genius. That's actually an idea that I've had a while back, but I never did anything with it because I don't even know who to do it to, and I feel like, when you're 16 years old, you're too big to hang out with the little kids, but you're too little to hang out with the big kids.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel right now. So tell me more about that, because I love that idea.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that. I've always had that feeling of being older than the kids my age, and then older kids being like, man, shut up. What you talking about?
Yeah.
You know? I always had that vibe. But my co-host, he's a cool guy, man. Kevin Murphy. Shout out
Kevin Murphy. Yeah.
He's an older dude from Boston, but somehow, bro, some fucking how. And that's why the motto of the show is the more things change, the more they stay the same. Cause somehow we'll be swapping stories, and we'll be like, you used to do that too?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I thought that was like not a thing for you guys. See, and vice versa.
It's crazy because like I got 4 kids that I got to deal with every day. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because, like I said earlier, everything comes back full circle.
Full circle.
The shit that they think that they're getting off on us.
Yeah, they think they're slick.
Shit, yeah.
And then, you thinking back to when you were a kid.
Man, you little dumbass. Man, man, look, man. I know where all the hiding spots are. Mm-hmm.
Like, you check under in between the couch cushions. And
yeah,
all that
man.
stuff,
Come on, stupid. Come on. You ain't fooling nobody, man.
Yeah, and then it makes you think like, oh, my mom definitely caught me when I was a kid, and she just let it slide, or pretended like it didn't, like it wasn't a thing.
Because there's been a couple times where it's like I'll catch them doing some shit. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just let them have it and see how far they'll take it.
Okay, yeah.
Cause and then I'll throw in some little shit.
Throw in a little bait.
Yeah, and they'll think that it's like coincidence or something. Like, wait, what? Like,
it all lined up.
What you mean? The ice cream was gone. Who ate it? It's like, you responded, so you did it. And I like when they be telling on themselves and they don't even. That
it wasn't me,
right? Yeah. Do you have kids?
No, I've been helping raise my little cousins since I was a kid.
Oh yeah, you got kids.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You got kids.
You know what? I just realized that a couple weeks ago. That I really paid attention to like how they are, because they're growing up now. Yeah,
personalities, you're starting to see them.
Yeah, and like I don't know if it's coincidence or they just been around me a lot, but the younger one especially, like he watches all the same shows I used to watch growing up.
Trippy.
He's into the skating. He's got long hair. He's doing all the shit. I'm like, did I do that, or is that like what's going on?
Have you ever had any of your nephews on the pod before?
No. You know what? I used to
Uncle
play
Lou's
video
pod?
games with my little brother.
Like Twitch?
Yeah, so we streamed Fortnite for a little bit. I feel like that's the most crossover thing we have in common is we both play Fortnite from time to time.
I tried it. I can't.
Can't get into it, yeah.
My daughter's a beast, though.
She's good at Fortnite?
She's 8, and she's a monster.
That's funny. I'll be, dude, I actually had to tell my little cousin to go to sleep yesterday because I came downstairs at like 4 in the morning and I just hear,
Yeah. They won't go to sleep. And you know what? I can't even be mad sometimes because it's like, man, I was 8. So it's 8, 12, 14, 16. I was all those ages.
Oh, damn.
So
even numbers, huh?
No, for now. Yeah. So I get it. It's like, man, I don't want to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't even know. They low-key have it way better than I did because shit, their bedtime is an hour and a half later than mine was. They get to go to bed at 10:30.
Yeah, and you probably come in and just tell them like, hey, get ready for bed. We used to get like, go to sleep. Yeah, well, that's what I used to get. Like, if like, how are you gonna shout me to sleep right now, bro?
if your ass ain't in the bed, your ass gonna be under a belt. Like,
yeah.
Fuck, man. And these kids are just like,
now I'm in bed all anxious and shit. Yeah, the covers like this.
Go to sleep now. It's like I tell them to go to sleep. Their mom tell them to go to sleep. All of a sudden, they want to tell us about their day.
Yeah.
They're hungry. They want to eat. They got to pee.
It's always straight to the fridge, bro.
Yeah. It's like, I got to take out the trash now. Oh, now you want to go take out the trash.
At 3 in the morning, huh? Yeah.
So back to the age gap, right?
Yes, sir.
What is probably like, how do I ask it? I don't want to say what's the biggest age gap because I don't mean it literally. I mean it like, what is something that we do now compared to what he'll be like, I would never do that.
Oh, yeah. That's a good... We actually... This is an episode. You're about to get some exclusive content.
Yeah.
We didn't put this episode out. But one thing that we talked about that was way different between our generations was the famous hot person of the generation. So he said that my generation, we didn't have like the hot chick. And I was like, what do you mean?
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, we had like Pamela Anderson and all those people. And I was like, yeah, I could see that. But I thought about it and I was like, he's kind of right, bro. At a certain point, the hot chick became like the nerdy, like quirky weird girl. Before it used to be like the Baywatch, like we're surfer chicks, and now it's just like
Maxim magazines.
Yeah, exactly. Sports Illustrated, and now it's just like, oh, she's quirky, like she's interesting, you know. Totally different vibe.
Because I think when it comes to that girl that looks good, there's too many of them.
I mean,
like,
that's
a lot.
I think that's what it is, and it's just like one of those. If everyone's special, bro, nobody's special.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Now
like,
we just have this crazy ass high standard that everyone's keeping up to for no fucking reason.
You can go on Instagram right now and see 1,900 just cute girls. And it's like, but I still don't know your name. What do you do? You know what I'm saying? You just stand there. Look good.
Have you seen? Yeah, dude. Have you seen those the live streamers that they pretend to be like video game characters and they're just like they just literally just stand there and look good.
There's some they'll be on the camera and they'll have the sticks like they're good, but it's really like their man that's a real gamer.
Yeah,
he's just playing and she's just talking shit, looking pretty.
I sometimes I go on YouTube when that is fucking smart, bro. I have like a toddler just fucking crushing people.
I would give the controller to my kid. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You play and I'm just gonna
I'll pretend. Yeah. Things have changed, bro, because it used to be the older brother, like, yo, fucking, we'll pretend to plug the controller in.
Yep. Now it's like, because I'm not a gamer. I was when I was little, but I was the king playing against the computer on easy mode.
Yeah. But you would just stun on them on easy.
Yep. I just fucking run through the whole story.
Yeah.
Run through the whole game.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I mean, you still have God of War, Assassin's Creed. You still have those.
Yeah.
But fuck, man.
The multiplayer,
Call of Duty, fucking Fortnite, PUBG, all that. Nah, I don't last in those games.
And there's too many people with too much time, bro. Too much time on their hands. Like they will just make the game unenjoyable.
They get fucking paid for it.
Yeah.
Some of them get paid for it. I'm trying to get paid to do. I'm trying to get paid for this.
Yeah, facts.
So
same here.
That's okay. So boom, that is a goal of yours. So where, I don't want to say how long, because that's too. You never know, because you could blow up tomorrow if the right person clicks on your page.
Right.
So where would you like this to take you? Podcasting.
Yeah. I would like to. I want to make this my job, man.
Word.
I want to, because I understand that no matter what you do, bro, you're gonna have to work. And so I would like to work doing this. Talking to people, making good content, even editing clips. I have so much fun doing it. When it comes out good, you're like, damn, that's fire. I can't believe I made that.
I got a full clip every week, yo.
Yeah.
Every week I have a full clip because, content is king right now.
It really is.
This is like my new favorite question, okay?
Okay.
Give me 2 podcasts that you listen to that are like the famous ones.
In what sense? Like they kind of describe like my personality, or just 2 that I'd like to listen to?
Yeah, like your 2 favorite podcasts.
I guess I pay for 2 Patreons, so I guess it'll have to be them because I'm actually like, oh, give me the extra episode. It's Are You Garbage, which I feel is a very close relative to the Age Gap podcast.
Okay.
So Are You Garbage is, shout out to them. It's basically they have comedians on. They ask them questions about when they were growing up, and they decide based on the answers to those questions if you were trash or not growing up.
That's funny.
That's a good, and it's not like
malicious or anything.
Yeah, it's not like or like poor or rich or anything. It's just like random things like style wise and like choices you make in life, like eating dinner with milk or something.
Who the fuck who's doing that?
Exactly. So that's one of their more controversial questions.
That's a hill I'm not dying on.
Like people get offended at like things that are non-political. Finally, you know what I mean? Like milk with dinner.
I like getting
that's
offended
refreshing.
with stupid shit. That's more fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Same here, man.
Like eggs on the ketchup. I would
really
don't put no ketchup on my eggs.
Oh man, I'm huge.
I need to try
I'm huge on ketchup with eggs. Bro.
Yeah, see, that's why I might need to try it because I be late to a lot of shit.
Oh, maybe.
The only thing, this is why I give myself props on this. This podcasting shit, I'm almost 9 years in.
Oh, wow.
I'm almost 9 years in.
Nice.
So
congrats, dude.
I was doing this shit since before it was cool.
Yeah.
But normally I'd be late to a lot of shit. I was way late on Instagram. I was late on Facebook. I was late on Snapchat.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm late to the ketchup on the eggs on the ketchup. I might have to see what's up, man. I might have to see
one of these days. Yeah, if you're feeling adventurous.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the Are You Garbage pod?
So they're good, and then the other one is Flagrant 2, or I guess now they go by the Flagrant Podcast, and that's it started off as a sports.
More X-rated.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And so it started off as a sports podcast, but it was like all comedians, so they would just riff on each other, and then it just became like, all right, this is just uncensored comedy.
Yeah,
we're just gonna fucking
we're going
go
in.
for it.
South
we're
Park,
getting
bitches.
We're getting our Flagrant flowers in.
All right. So
cool.
Let's say that you're on the phone with Flagrant.
Okay.
And they want you to be on their pod, but you
dream come true, honestly.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. A couple years in the making, honestly.
But, Are You Garbage? Right. That's what they're called?
Yeah.
They're on the other line. Are you clicking over?
Oh. Damn. Okay, so you all right? You want me to start a war right now? Damn.
There's no wrong answers. No wrong answers.
Okay. So here is the honest truth. Sorry, guys. Okay. I love all of you.
Don't be mad because y'all still getting this Patreon money.
Yeah,
so.
facts. Yeah, you're still getting my fucking $10 every month. Okay, so I would probably, realistically, I would have to go on the Flagrant Podcast because that is the more popular one right now.
Okay.
But if I were to, I would have a blast on that show. But if I had to go off of who I think I would have more fun with, doing the podcast, it would probably Are You Garbage, because like I said earlier, I feel like the Age Gap podcast is very like similar vibe, so I think we would get along pretty well.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
I used to be. Can I be honest with you? I used to be actually. I used to feel some type of way about that. I used to be so scared to be compared to anybody, because it's when you're compared to somebody, there's like, if you're insecure like I was.
Yeah, I can see how.
There's a feeling of, oh, you think I'm stealing from them?
Yeah.
You know, but it's just funny because actually we were doing the podcast before that one came out, so I'm like, but we went on hiatus, so. We had our vibe, then we stopped. Then they started a podcast, also with the same vibe. And then I listened to that and I was like, oh shit, like this is a viable, like this is a cool vibe, bro. Like people actually like this. So I start up the podcast again and it's just like, okay, well, instead of being scared of the negative effects of your success already before you're even fucking successful, how about you just do the thing?
Yeah, embrace it, because you never know. They be like, damn.
Maybe we could all collab on some shit.
Boom. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah. That's the best part.
Are you Age Gap? You know what I'm saying?
I want to talk to a 70-year-old, talk about cars and shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know about this electric shit. I don't know. Like, well, shit, I didn't know about it either.
Yeah, that's the tough thing we're trying to do is finding older people that are like either in entertainment or they can also like that are entertaining. Older than my co-host, because the whole thing is we want to also explore other, like, even bigger age gaps. So let's say like we have someone 16, who's younger than me. Yeah, I do want to get like my little cousin on the show or something at some point, so we could really be fucking baffled, because between me and him it's like 20 years. But
that's fair.
But yeah, but like I'm an old soul kind of.
Got it.
And he is kind of still hip with it. He likes to stay
Got it.
Think of the relevance. So it's not that much of a gap. So we're trying to find more people to really push the gap.
I think you gotta tap into maybe another culture.
Yeah, maybe.
Cause like, if I was to do that, right, I would probably have to do it with like a white girl. Like, okay, like how Drake and that one, I don't know who the girl is.
Oh yeah, where they're in bed.
Yeah.
That's a funny podcast.
Literally two of the opposite worlds.
Complete opposite.
Yeah, I would do it with a white girl.
Yeah,
a white girl from the burbs or something.
yeah, I mean?
Exactly. Like you don't have an iPhone? Like, no,
never had one.
Don't touch my Boo Foo jersey. You know what I mean?
Boo Foo, classic, bro. Shout out. That was a good movie. How high?
Yeah.
I remember.
Asian pimp slapped the fuck out that fool.
I remember my cousin, little badass cousin. She convinced my grandma that was a high school movie.
Oh shit!
And so
she saw it in the theaters.
Yeah, so we all went to go watch it in the theaters, and then my grandma came in to check on us, and all she saw was like smoking with a ghost, and she was like, "Aaron, get the fuck out of the theater."
Your grandma was gangster then. Your grandma was hood still.
She was like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, let's go."
Fuck, see, now if it would have been the white grandma, I'm like, man, for Pete's sake, just finish it.
Yeah. Oh, you kids.
Just finish it.
So silly.
Honestly, I would have let the kids finish it because I got 4 of them. And if I got finessed, number one, you earned it.
Yeah.
Number two, I just spent $98 for the tickets alone. So we sitting through this damn movie. You're
grounded, but enjoy for now.
I hope this movie was worth it.
Yeah, it low-key was. How high? Definitely worth a grounding, bro.
Did you see the second one?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, DC, Young Fly.
I mean, I like you guys, but I hate reboots.
Yeah, Carlos Miller, in my opinion, is the funniest guy in the world right now.
Yeah, as far as like stand-up or just in general?
In general.
Yeah, he's a funny
guy. His stand-up's crazy. 85 South show's crazy. Yeah. That's my favorite comedian right now.
Word.
So it's weird. He's my favorite comedian right now, but I don't even know if this makes sense.
I think I know where you're getting at.
Because it's like, he's my favorite comedian, but he doesn't inspire me. And that can sound kind of fucked up, but I don't really pull anything from him.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, but as far as like Earthquake, I pull from him because I freestyle. Dave Chappelle, I pull from him because I love to tell the stories.
Yeah, the storytelling.
You know what I mean? And then like my all-time favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle. Or not Dave Chappelle. Sorry, Dave. Sorry. Is Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
That's my all-time favorite comedian because that fool, he's just a little skinny-ass goofy fool just like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's my favorite. Who, top 3 of yours?
Top 3. I think I want to classify it kind of how you're saying. My favorite comedian right now, it's tough, but I'm going to have to go Shane Gillis just because of how he's funny on podcasts. His stand-up's pretty funny too. And he's really good at sketch comedy. And so I think like that's what's inspiring me right now is monetizing your funny in other lanes. So that's why he's my favorite right now. My all-time favorites, man, it's hard. I would have to say Dave Chappelle is probably my number one all-time favorite.
Dave Chappelle, he's in another planet, yo. I can't even put him in a list because he's just Dave fucking Chappelle.
Yep. And then my favorite sleeper comedian, low-key, if you really listen to his stuff, is probably better than your top 3. Like anyone's given top 3, and he needs his flowers. Eddie Griffin, bro.
Hell yeah! Are you kidding me?
Eddie Griffin has
when he
probably
did the lip quiver with the extra mayo for me, please. I was out of here, yo.
No, but so this is why I like him. He'll do something as ridiculous, and he'll be funny in Undercover Brother.
Yeah,
and then you watch his stand up, and it's like. It's some revolutionary shit,
dude,
bro.
He fucking did the Michael Jackson, man. Yeah, fucking what? Kings of Comedy or Def Comedy Jam. Eddie Griffin. Come on.
I think he has my favorite special, which is crazy, bro. Because I didn't realize this until recently. Because I've been digging back in the crates and going through old. I've just been listening to comedy albums, but Voodoo Child is probably my favorite comedy special, just because he's funny. He doesn't care. He's wearing a big fucking ridiculous hat. He doesn't give a shit. And he has one of my favorite jokes in it where he's talking about the religions, and he says, Jesus is the only prophet. Muhammad is the prophet. Moses is the prophet. He goes, he's the messenger. No, he's the messenger. He's the messenger. And he goes, fuck the messenger. Did you get the message?
What? Oh, my goodness.
And it's so simple, but it just like...
that you just got banged over the head.
That one line makes that whole special my favorite.
So I like how you said taking your funny into different lanes.
Yes.
Eventually, what I would love my channel to become is something like All Def Digital.
Okay, I can see that.
If you're not familiar with All Def Digital, you need to, because they all do stand-up. They all have their own podcast, and they just the way they implement the funny in everything that they do. Like, yeah,
and they cross-reference each other
big
all the time.
Like, Great Taste, in my opinion, one of the best shows on YouTube.
Is that the one where they're trying different foods?
That's the one where, it's kind of nostalgic.
Okay.
So it's like let's say like, best wafers, all right? Hey, Nilla's. What's up, my Nilla? Go ahead and sponsor me, please. Please. That's a whole commercial right there.
Yeah, facts.
So they'll say it'll be like, okay, best wafer cookie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then they all come in. It's like 5 or 6 of them. They all come in with their own opinion, and they explain valid reasons why that their cookie is the best.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That shit is fucking genius. Like,
I think I've seen that. Yeah. Do they also do things that are not good?
Okay, so now that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a controversial.
It's called Try. Okay, so they actually got that from another channel that I watch. It's an Australian channel.
Oh, okay.
And it's called Try This, but All Def Digital's version, theirs is Let Me Try This. So
okay.
I mean, you know how it is with the copyright.
Yeah, they just spiced it up a little bit. They added a few words. Different.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the same thing, and they just, they're like roasting the fuck is this bullshit,
Yeah.
Crazy. The one I do want to try though, I'll be real with you. I want to try that. It's the fruit roll up with the ice cream in the middle.
Oh, the fruit roll up blunt.
Is that probably with?
I see. Oh no! It wasn't. I seen a dude on TikTok. You ever just been like scrolling either TikTok or Instagram, and you're just like, man, I've been scrolling too long. They ran out of shit that they know I like. Dude. Now they're just giving me random stuff. I seen a dude. He rolled up a Gushers blunt. He got a fruit roll up, and he put a bunch of Gushers in it.
See, it's that, but with ice cream.
Oh, I heard it. It crunches. I
want to try that shit.
Yeah, that's.
Damn, I want to go to the store right now. Where the fuck can you even buy fruit roll-ups at? I don't even remember the last time I've seen or had a fruit roll-up.
You gotta go to the grocery store.
Wait, is it the fruit roll-up? It's the fucking... Okay, so they have... Okay, no. Yeah,
the roll-up is the giant fronto leaf.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the fruit by the foot is the long tape measure.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I was lost for a second. The fruit... So I was right. The fruit roll-up, I want to try that shit. Because that shit actually low-key looks pretty good.
That made a comeback because... When I was a kid, see, now we're getting into age gap. But when I was a kid, the fruit roll-up was effectively replaced by fruit by the foot. If you were fruit roll-up, like you were old school, like your parents were out of date. If you needed the fruit by the foot, that's how you were fucking cooling.
Fruit by the foot is fire.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe it's just me. But there's no, I don't know why. There's no better feeling from when you just take that wrapper and you
off
just
the plastic
and it just comes off the plastic. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. That shit is fucking satisfying.
That's cellophane.
Age gaps. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, I'm 34.
See, so when I started the podcast, it was in 2019 or 2018. I was 20 like 3 or 24. Okay, so I was still pretty young. Now I'm like almost 30. I'm like, shit, we only got like 5 more years.
That's about the same.
Yeah,
that's about the same. 8-9 years. I'm 34. So yeah, if I'm doing my math right, 24, 25 is when I started.
Yeah.
Fuck, and look where I'm at now. Like,
yeah, I feel that.
So as of what, like 6 months ago, maybe. That was when I decided to completely rebrand it, just revamp the whole thing. Because when I started, I would do like 10 or 15-minute videos just off of like current events and just my perspective on how I saw it.
Gotcha.
And then I did that for a long time. And at first, it was only a phone or a tablet.
Oh, have you gone back and watched those videos recently?
Mine, yeah.
You'll cry, bro. I remember I went through my old... I was watching my Twitch feed, and I was watching old Twitch videos, and I seen, like, it was, like, just video game, no audio. Then video game, now I'm talking, no video. Video game, now I'm in a little box with no graphics. And now to cut to this year, and it's like I got sponsorship logos and, like, graphics, and I got...
You got sponsorships?
No, it's my own shit. Or just so I promote my own stuff on the stream. Yeah, there you go.
Fucking speaking of that, hey, real quick though, Quiz, the sponsor of the show, the real sponsor.
Okay.
Young Boss Life Clothing.
Beautiful.
That's my brand.
I can dig it.
I started that a while ago.
Yeah, you got to sponsor yourself, man.
Straight up. Packer Nation was good.
There you go.
Throw me a jersey, man. I need a Jordan Love jersey.
A little something.
You know what I mean? I got a Devontae Adams jersey.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I put it on, he went to the fucking Raiders.
Damn.
And I don't hate the Raiders. It's just the fact that why you have like if I would have waited a week, could have saved $200.
Yeah, fact, you never know. What if that becomes a rare thing because he was only on the team for like 2 weeks?
Hey, true. Hey,
you gotta hold on.
I'm
to
still
that.
Gonna keep it. Yeah. I still wore it. I wore it last night.
Okay, lit.
And of course,
that's what's up.
Angel Gang.
Angel Gang.
I'm from Orange County. So
okay, gotcha.
Show love to the Angels.
God damn. So you went from boop all the way boop. That's a far move.
My girl did that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So she's the reason why I'm out here.
Okay.
But I've gotten nothing but support out here, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Something that really blew my mind is I hadn't been paid for a long time to do comedy. Not until I left LA for the first time.
LA don't pay. Yo.
Did I feel like not only did they pay, they wanted to hear me do comedy, bro.
It's a good ass feeling.
It's crazy,
like
bro.
That fruit roll up off the plastic.
Yeah, yeah, man. And it was like once I left like LA, you got to get to the smaller towns where there's it's more of a sense of community.
Yeah, and I've said it a million times on here. The 805 has been nothing but supportive. It's like, oh, this is what you do? Hey, come on. Like, come over here. Let me introduce you to some people.
I feel like the area codes just outside of the 323 are very proud of being from where they're from. So, like, I live in the Valley, and I have some friends that make music and shit, and they're just 818 to the toes. You know what I mean? Like, they rep the Valley super hard. I know a lot of like rappers from San Gabriel. They rep their area really hard.
I actually just learned what the Valley was.
Oh, San Fernando Valley?
I did not know. I honestly thought it was like some IE shit. I had no idea it was in the Valley until I got into that shit at Universal Bar and Grill. I had no idea. Gotcha. I didn't know Hollywood was the Valley. I thought Hollywood was L.A., but it's L.A. County still.
Yeah. So, North Hollywood is the Valley for sure.
I was all fucked up. Yeah. I was all fucked up. Like, because Stoner, he's from the Valley, and he ended up schooling me like, yeah, all right, this is the Valley. He's like, you didn't, because he would get it like, he would get mad, not like, oh fuck you, dude. He'll just be like, hey bro, you were out here and you didn't fucking hit me up, like, you your show. I was like, bro, I was in Hollywood. He's like, yeah, that's the fucking Valley. I'm like, it is? Like,
not really. It's it is. It's not. Hollywood, I would consider its own thing.
Or NoHo.
Right? NoHo is definitely. Oh, you know what's funny, bro? I don't realize, because I grew up in that area, I don't realize the Hollywood is silent in North Hollywood. If that makes sense to you.
I think so, yeah.
Like, it's just like another city in the Valley that I just think like, oh yeah, you know, it's just NoHo, bro. It's just North Hollywood.
I just don't think that anybody's out. And that's just because I don't frequent out there.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
It's a lot of just working class people out there. There's actors and stuff. There's influencers out there too. But for the most part, when I was growing up, North Hollywood was just like people that work at the grocery store and like just like normal ass fools. You know what I mean? So and active ass fools. You know? Let's give them their credit. Let's give them their credit too. You know? But yeah, grocery store workers and. Again, desmadrosos, as we say in Spanish.
Biggest celebrity you've ever got the chance to perform in front of?
Ooh. Damon Wayans, probably.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is when I was at the Comedy Store.
Everybody goes there.
Yeah, so I was doing the podcast there, and so as my form of payment, because, you know, like, when you're starting off, bro, you gotta take what you can get, bro. Yeah. And so my form of payment for doing the podcast was I got to perform at the Comedy Store, and it was my first time performing there. Or no, it was actually my second time performing at the store on my birthday, and I had like a bunch of people there ready to see me and stuff.
Hell yeah!
And then I hear, oh, Damon Wayans just came in, and I'm like, oh, cool. And he goes, he's gonna go up real quick, and then you. I'm like, all right, cool.
You gotta follow Damon Wayans?
Dude, 40 fucking minutes. He did 40 minutes. My friends are texting me from the crowd like, hey, bro, when are you going on?
Yeah.
Like, it's already late.
Like, I gotta go.
Yeah, dude, I got work tomorrow. I was like, God. And so I was mad, bro. I was like, dude, like, I'm getting pumped. These people are gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then someone had to check me. He was like, dude, you just got bumped by Damon fucking Wayans right now. And I was like, you're right. That's a blessing,
dude. That's a humbling experience.
I was on a show with Damon Wayans. Yeah, that's the positive version of that. And so he gets off stage, and so it's him, one person, and then me. So I have time to interview him.
You interviewed Damon Wayans?
I threw a question here and there. So I was like kind of like
fuck that. You interviewed Damon Wayans.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Hell
I did.
Yeah.
So the way it was is there was an official host.
Okay.
And like, I don't know, sometimes she'd be tired and shit from working before she would pull up. So eventually it would be like me and another producer would become like on air producers pretty much. And so we would toss questions here and there. But her question, she said, is there any advice that you would give comedians? And he said, stay in that pocket. Don't be scared of like the quiet. Don't be scared of the silent times. Like, just take a breath and enjoy the moment. And I took his advice, and there was a time where it got quiet because I was doing one of my long explanation jokes like I do. And I was like, this is normally the time where I freak out because nobody's freaking laughing. But I just stayed in it, took a breath, delivered, and had probably one of the best sets of my life.
Hell yeah. In front of Damon Wayans.
In front of Damon Wayans, yep.
So, this is another question that I love to ask because I always get...
That first one was good, so I'm excited for this one, dude.
Hey, man, you know, I be trying shit. How long... And I never ask it right. I never ask it right. It never comes out how I want it to.
Okay.
So, when did you stop giving a fuck about getting the laugh? And that is not the right way to ask the question.
Yeah, I think I kind of get what you're saying. It was, I think, after that moment, bro. Yeah. It was after that moment when I realized, because I didn't care that they weren't laughing, when I finally gave them the part where it's just like, all right, here's the punchline. This is where you're supposed to laugh. Yeah. They were ready for it. Yeah. Because they were like, oh, well, I think this is the part where we laugh, bro. And they were like, So
they got the structure. They got the structure.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was more of like a confidence is kind of king kind of thing, where if I had struggled and maybe either because I feel like I'm not getting the laughs that I should be getting from this joke, I would have done it smaller. I maybe would have kind of like pulled a little bit of the punches. Yeah. Okay. But really, sometimes that fat is tasty, man.
Word up, man. So I asked that question because it took me maybe like 5 or anywhere from 5 to 10 sets, like comedy sets, to be like, man, you know what, man? Like, not necessarily like, fuck you guys, I'm funny. It was like, man, I know I got it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't need. And then my uncle, he taught me that that just because they're silent doesn't mean they're not listening.
Yeah, that's right.
If they're silent, they're listening.
They're listening.
So just keep going.
Yep.
And I was like, damn, you're kind of right. You're kind of right.
Because it's discerning, bro. Because when you're doing stand-up, you're having a very one-sided conversation.
Yeah.
So you almost gotta have to kind of not care what their input is at a certain point because it's a one-sided conversation. Obviously, if you're starting to hear like, pay attention. Maybe fucking move on to the next joke or something.
Yeah, but exactly. Read
or call it out. Mm-hmm. That's what I've noticed is sometimes, like I said, when I was growing up, I was raised very respectful. Don't fucking, don't rock the boat. So when someone does something, I'll just ignore it. But every time that someone's done something that has caught me off guard and I've pointed it out, it becomes a better set because they know you're there in the present moment.
You just answered my next question.
Okay.
I love hecklers. How do you deal with them?
It depends, bro. So
yeah, super.
Yeah, if I'm really having a good day, I'll engage. Sometimes I will kind of pave over them, where it's just like he'll say something, I'll be like, "What?" And he'll be like, "Blah blah blah." I'll be like, "All right, dude." So, anyways, I was fucking
like that was it. Like, shit, cool story,
you
bro.
Fucking done? All right, cool. Back story, to our bro. Shit. Back to this fucking thing we were doing.
Yeah, excuse. Sorry, sir. Am I bothering you? Oh, doofus head, man. You look like you standing there. I'm gonna just roast you. I'm just gonna roast you for 5 minutes.
Once the door's open, it's open. Yep.
Sorry, bucko. Have you ever thought about hosting your own show?
I did for a little bit.
How was that?
It was. I wish it was. I wish it was a better experience. I worked at the place that I hosted a show at. So and the place was like, it was a bar. It was failing. All the guys' friends would come in and be like, "We fucking told you not to buy this bar, dude. What are you doing?" That
and so sucks.
That energy was really trickles down on you when you're the attraction bringing people to the bar. So it was a lot more stressful than I think it needed to be, but I did learn quite a bit. It was kind of a hell room, and I had my first freak out ever, my first public on stage fucking meltdown ever at that spot. It was my Bill Burr Philly rant. It was like just like 6 minutes where I was just like, man, fuck you guys. But it's
Burr,
looking back on it
everywhere.
now, it's so funny to me. Like, just you ever seen like has you ever been in a situation that's so stacked against you that you kind of just have to laugh?
Yeah. Like,
that's
man,
what that
this
is to
crazy, yo. Like, this is really happening to me, right? Like, this is fun. I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah. So I had fun with it, but for the wrong reason.
Cause I asked because I'm thinking about it. I think at this point the only thing holding me back is that I'm still relatively new. And
that's good for you though. I will say this. It's good to have a show because now you have bargaining chips. It's good, especially starting out. If you're starting out and you want to start getting booked on other people's shows, it's good to have just like an open mic, just like even if it's just like almost like a lobster trap, bro. You just come and check it every week. You're like, we get something? No, all right, fuck it, send it back out. Just a spot where people can come and do some time because that's how you trade. I noticed that I stopped getting booked for shows when I stopped doing my own show.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Because we're all like at the end of the day, we're all trying to get our stage time, you know. And so it's like if we could barter and work with each other, then that's better.
One of the most important things I learned in comedy: if you get booked for 10 minutes, you better do that 10 minutes.
Facts.
You better do that 10 minutes because I'm still learning the comedy etiquette.
Yes. Okay.
I'm still learning. Like if you say the wrong thing on stage, and I saw it happen at Spotlight Sundays. If you say the wrong thing or the wrong joke to somebody, you will get your ass whooped.
Oh, word.
You'll get pressed. Like that shit. I missed it. I blinked and I missed it. And my girl had to tell me like, yeah, he called this dude some shit and the security jumped in and
no way.
Yeah, it got a little.
That sounds crazy, bro.
Yeah, it nothing happened.
Yeah.
Fucking the place that I was at when I did a set at North Hollywood, that shit went all the way up. Motherfuckers was in the street.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
No
like,
shit.
Girlfriends was beating up boys and
that happened. Whoa, I never gotten that crazy, but that happened to me once. It was like right after Trump got elected. It was
That's a shocker.
Yeah, right, exactly. Motherfuckers were bold when that happened. And so some guy made a joke and it really pissed me off because it was like I came up in the black comedy circuit. So all my shows coming up, like all my first comedian friends, everybody that put me on from the beginning has been in black comedy. And a lot of times at black comedy shows, you get one really white guy.
Yep.
And so this dude was on stage, and what really pissed me off was that the guy that was heckling waited for the one really white guy to start fucking popping off at the mouth.
Oh, it was one of those. Okay.
So it was like he's picking on someone that he knows he could probably,
Yeah.
And then
that's out.
But what he doesn't know is that comedians we say a lot of racial shit, bro.
A lot.
But we're some of the least racist motherfuckers on the planet. And so before black, white, Hispanic, Asian, you're a comedian. That's all the best comics I know that identify as comedy first and whatever I am as a person second. And so immediately when it's just like, all right, you're attacking a comic, you're attacking a comedian, guess what? You're we're all gonna fucking we're gonna get you the fuck out of here, bro.
Like, what do you think this is? What do you think is gonna happen here?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're not even funny, stupid. Like,
yeah.
Shit,
exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
And so dude got up and we all just kind of escorted him out. But that's as crazy as it's ever gotten for me, at least.
Good, man. Keep it that way, man.
Yeah, facts.
Shit, because now I can't go back over there.
Dude, I missed out on... I got invited to every viral moment at Sunset Rooftop.
I need to check them out, too. I heard their name a lot.
So they have a lot of cool shows. But for a good, month or two after lockdown was over, it was just like a spot where people met up to just fight, I guess.
Oh, shit. On the rooftop?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Not that hard.
Shit, I don't know if I should be putting all the business out, but that spot is where Mike Tyson got a gun pulled on him at a comedy show. And you know how gangster Mike Tyson is? He's like, come give me a hug, bro. And the dude went in for a hug.
Shit, I don't know what I would have done.
Right?
Whether I was
fucking
the guy
crazy,
with the gun or if I
or
was
Mike Tyson.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have did. That's nuts.
It's a crazy scenario on both ends, dude.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, let's get on a lighter note.
Okay, cool.
Drunken Stone Fest 3.
Yes, sir.
Are you hosting or are you performing?
Yeah, so I'm going to be hosting a show.
Which day?
The 20th.
Fuck, man. Everybody, all the fun people on
I'll be there on the 21st
all right,
as well.
cool,
Yeah, I'm
cool,
camping out and everything.
What's the name of your show?
Whose line is it anyway?
Clever.
So like whose line?
Wordplay.
Yeah.
Word fucking play.
Yeah, so it's going to be a game show where I'm going to be having like props and games and stuff. And so we're going to have teams. I did this on accident. I didn't even realize I did this, but I have like basically like 3 teams of 2 of different shows. So I have 2 co-hosts of a comedy show, Forbidden Fruit. So it's Jessica Mulder and Langdon Hughes. His name confuses the shit out of me, but he's a cool guy, bro. So they work together, and then I got another team of 2 guys that they have worked on shows together as well, and then. So I think I'm gonna be doing it like in a competitive way where I'm gonna have show versus show pretty much, and then have like one floater to be like a.
Man, look, competition makes everything that much more fun. I'm never against competition as long as it's respectful, of course.
And my favorite thing about whose line is it anyway is that the games are made up and the points don't matter anyway.
All, you know what I mean? So this is all original. This is you.
This is no. Obviously, I'm kind of just appropriating whose line is it anyway. But yeah, it's just gonna be me putting it on for the festival.
So this is my first show that I'm throwing.
That you're hosting?
That I'm hosting, right?
Okay.
Right, not throwing. I was wrong for that. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh no, you're good, bro.
All I did was just grab 10 people that I thought would do some damage.
I promise you that's booking comedy. That if you just get 10 people that you think are funny and give them a date and a time. That is how you book shows, bro. It's that easy, man.
I told Stoner straight up because he's like, bro, you got to do it like you're one of those guys. And I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that, but I never fucking, like, I've hosted a show, but not like where I'm booking and doing this and
producing it
setting
yourself.
up shit and selling shit.
I'll be there, so I'll help you out if you need anything.
Yeah,
bro.
please.
I got you.
Please
man,
help me.
Yeah, you're the guy that fucking got my gloves on, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you helped me out.
That's
I got to help you out too, dog.
Because I didn't know where your ring dude was. I was like, yo, man. Hey, nah, fuck, I got you, bro. Don't even trip.
Yeah, that's my boy Donnie. He's
shout out to Donnie, yo.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a good producer, but he's just he's a little bit shy. So I think being in front of a bunch of people like that probably freaked him out a little bit.
Yeah, well, hopefully we get to see him again, and
word.
You know, he'll be more.
Hey,
with the
come
shit.
out to the show, man.
Hey, all right, okay, so he's planning on throwing another one of those.
Okay. Oh, the roast battle tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that shit has too much potential.
Yeah, same here.
Like that shit was. It wasn't bad for the first one, yo.
Yeah,
that
no, I feel that.
People were really watching. My favorite part was when, so my match got canceled.
Yeah.
So what Stoner ended up doing, he was all, because there was one guy that just was roasting everybody, and I was like, it was funny, but I was like, this guy, I mean, I bet he won't throw the gloves on. So since mine got canceled, I told him, I was like, well, whoever, if there's anybody that wants to tell some jokes and throw some hands, like if they want to be a part of the show, like last minute shit, or they just want to do it because they see other people, you know how to do, oh, I can do that.
Oh yeah,
you know
exactly. I mean? You got to see something in order to know that it's a thing to do.
Yeah, so he called, like he just called anybody out. He's like, if there's anybody out there that's like that think that can do this, like I have somebody that's waiting for you right now.
No shit.
And I just looked at the guy. And then the guy, he didn't
want to?
Damn. Nah, yo. And it wasn't even like me like trying to like punk him or anything. It was just
like,
dude, you was doing all, you was making all this noise.
Yep.
And now it's time for the boxing part. and now you're over there.
Yep.
Tucking tails and shit.
I had a moment like that one time. I was living in San Diego. I took a boxing class, and there was one of these guys. He was like a nerd. You could tell like he got bullied in school, so then he learned how to box.
Yeah.
So now he's trying to like bully people in the boxing class.
Oh, he didn't learn shit then.
Yeah, and so exactly, and then so it was like one of my last classes there too. The coach goes, "All right, this Thursday we're doing sparring again. Get your partners or whatever." And I'd look over and this dude's just like staring at me, bro. Laser beam eyes, dog. And in that moment, I had two choices. I could either A, look away and let him have that over me.
Yeah.
Or B, lean into it and bring way too much attention to this fucking rivalry. And so I chose B. I pointed out, I'm like, I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah, well,
Coach was like, ooh, and it was a big thing.
I see you seeing me, fool. Yeah, I got that. I got you.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't tell you how many. Dude, I've been in more fights than fucking Mike Tyson. But to be fair, I trained for a long time.
Okay, word.
I trained, like, fuck. More than 10, but less than 15 years.
Okay. I feel that.
And I did a little bit of everything. But my favorites were Muay Thai, kickboxing, and jiu-jitsu.
Okay, word. That's what's up.
So when I was gonna do my match, I was gonna use the big gloves.
Ah, okay,
yeah.
I
didn't want to.
You don't want to use these lethal weapons.
Yeah, I didn't want to. That wouldn't have. Because that's
that.
like one of the first things that I learned. Number one, you don't underestimate anybody. But number two, if you know for a fact. Just
that you're nice with it.
Yeah, you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, humble yourself.
Yeah.
Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. You know
I
what
feel
mean?
that definitely.
But no, I saw you were about to say something. I'm intrigued. Once I see the finger, when somebody starts doing like this, that means they got some shit to say.
I forgot what I was. Gonna say.
Shit! I hate when that.
But I do. I was gonna say that. Throwing punches at Radic was hard, bro, because that fool was just...
He did not stop. He had crackhead in
him. Dude, that's what... Yeah, he was like... a friend of mine said, he was like, dude, that guy just fought like an ogre.
I don't even think he knew he was getting hit, yo.
That's why I was like by the end of it, I was like, this motherfucker's got to drop soon. He's got to fall now.
I just seen this. I just seen Liu Kang. Liu Kang went, whoa.
Oh, the overhand. Yep.
Like, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. And like on some real shit, when you connected, I just saw the relief
on my face.
Like, yes.
Yeah, finally, bro.
Fucking finally the tree.
Because I knew that was like the first. When you're hammering a nail and at first it's just like you're trying to make any little bit, and then you get that one good hammer, you're like, oh, I just need 3 more. Bing, 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 and it's in. That's what it felt like for me. When I connected that one,
I was like, there it is.
I find it hilarious that you saw that on my face, bro.
There it is.
Like,
I just saw. Because again, like I've been in so many fights where it's like, dude, I'm just hitting him and hitting him and hitting him.
And he just doesn't
and
stop.
He's just not like, what the fuck, yo? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I felt like I fought Shrek, bro.
I bet. Hey, Radic's not small, so
not a
props
small guy.
to you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me see. I liked Alex. Alex fight was fun to watch.
Oh yeah, and Max.
Yeah, I like that. Max, he seems like a cool dude. I actually had I had Alec and Stephanie on the show a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Like everybody's been chill, yo. Everybody's been chill, and like one of these days or weeks, I want to make it a point to go out there to LA just to do other people's shows.
Okay, word.
Shout out to Blaze. I swear I have not forgot about you. We just need to set it up. And I see you're as if not more consistent than me when it comes to putting the content out.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
And that's one of the reasons why I hit you up.
I'm trying to stay disciplined, bro. It's really hard. And it's so quick. People will lose interest so fucking fast.
Because everything, especially in LA, everything is fast.
As soon as you miss a day or two, bro, that's it. There's the excuse.
Gone tomorrow.
Yep.
So I want to get on your shit.
Yeah. So okay. So when we do episode 10 of Age Gap Podcast, we're gonna start bringing guests on. and we're trying to get like not so much experts because we don't really talk about expert fields, but
yeah, fuck that. I don't want to hear the facts. I want to hear the opinion.
But we want to get people that are kind of in like the vein of, you know, so like if we got you on, we would probably do like music again.
I could do everything. I could do some music. I love music.
Exactly. And then I have some friends from Denver. The next time they come out, I want them to do the wrestling episode. Yeah. And so I want to get people on that are good at like whatever concept we're doing, because every episode is a different concept. So one was movies, 2 was we called it Spank Bank because of, you know, YouTube like their censorship or whatever, but it was just like old like mags and like skin mags and stuff. And then episode 3 was like what did we do? Music. And then just this last one we did fights.
So when you do these concepts, is it like you're comparing that concept? Like,
yeah, so we go we'll start with me, or we'll start with him. So it'd be like we kind of just pick and roll with it, you know? So it'd be like, all right, today I want to talk about fights. And then we're like, okay, well then let me take it from here. And then he'll be like, okay, what was your first time ever getting into a fight? Or what was the first boxing match you ever watched? Or
got it. So it's like just that. Fights all across the board.
And then we get into our other tangents too. Like I went in for like 10 minutes just about watching Jackie Chan.
Dude, you have to go off the rails. That's what this podcast is. Fucking 40% of this pod is going off the rails.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many times I've asked the question and then spun off somewhere else. So what? You're engaged.
Yeah, as long as it's interesting.
Yeah, I always find a way to get back to it.
Yeah, definitely.
But the wrestling one, I plug him damn near every show. Pulsing Media. This dude he watches wrestling like he's still 12 years old.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
He's a fan like that. Like
he studies.
Yeah, like he's. Every time I go to his house, wrestling's on. Every time I'm helping him produce his pod or being on his pod, wrestling's playing in the background.
Damn, that's
he
crazy.
has a fucking chair from WrestleMania.
Like from in the stands?
Yeah, I want it.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Yo, he's lucky.
Yeah,
that's every man's dream right there.
Yeah, have it like a chair like that.
He has a fucking WrestleMania. Fuck the chair. He went to WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's cool. I had the friends that I want to get on for the wrestling episode. They came out here recently for WrestleMania. It was in LA.
Shit's dope. Yeah, one of my coworkers went. Lucky motherfucker. Favorite wrestler of all time?
It's tough because as I've grown up, I've watched other wrestlers and have like become fond of them. But if I had to close my eyes and be 12 again, 13 again, Shawn Michaels was my guy.
What?
Bro.
That motherfucking super kick, man. I'm gonna try that
the
shit.
Sweet Chin music. That's why he was my favorite, because it was the most karate out of all of them.
Have you ever? So now, and YouTube was a dream that I had back when I was little. Like,
you could just search up literally anything
you want. So what I did one day was I just put on a what do you call it? It was just every time Shawn Michaels fucking super kicked somebody in the face.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it was just like every fucking 10 seconds he was just clap, clap, clap.
And then he would do the build up first too sometimes, you know, stomp on the ring.
And he just fucking boom. Like, okay, so how did you feel, right, when you got the news that wrestling was fake?
Here's the thing. Yes, the acting and all that is fake, but what's real to me, the part that matters to me is the people getting fucked up.
Yeah, you can't fake putting nobody through a table.
You can fake some blood, but you cannot fake getting thrown off of a 20-foot cage onto a table.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
Because I took, like, as a fucking 12-year-old, 13-year-old kid, I took that shit. Like, I was ready to fight.
You took it to heart, huh?
Yeah. Like, I wanted to cry. Like, no, it's not fake. I was like, God, it's fucking fake. You don't even know what you're watching. It's like, bro, I'm about to fucking pedigree you right now.
Yeah, facts.
Tell me.
See how fake that is.
Nose bleeding.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. So, like, there was one point where the news was only showing incidents of little kids getting put in the hospital because
of wrestling moves.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my brother like paralyzed a dog on accident one time. He was a kid, but
that's not funny, but damn.
Yeah. It was one
scared?
of it's like one of those things. Yeah, bro, it's one of those things where like you're just like, oh shit, like, did that really just happen? You know, and yeah, it was just fucking crazy, bro.
I would have been scared shitless, yo.
Yeah, because it was just like so innocent, and then it's just like one of those like, hey, fucking move, wake up.
It's like when you accidentally hurt your little brother and he starts crying. It's like, shut up, come on, man. Come on.
Exactly, bro.
I'll give you my
times
fucking
roll
100 with ice cream. Yeah. You know what
Times
I want
100.
to come back? I want Bully Beatdown to come back.
Ooh, such a great idea for a show. And MMA is so popular now. I'm surprised that it hasn't already been
serious, yo. Like that. I literally there was one time, right? There was a guy from my city was like, oh, I'm like the biggest fucking bully. I bully everybody. That's what I do. I'm fucking known for it. Dude, it was this dude was frailer than me. And this is when I was I might have been training for like 3 years already.
He was on the show Bully Beatdown? No
and
shit.
I was like, yo, like I took offense to it because you got this bozo representing where I'm from.
Ah, yeah. I feel that.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, you guys fucking.
Now other people think it's all sweet over there.
Exactly. You guys went to fucking South Orange County.
Mm-hmm.
When North Orange County, where the shit's at, was like, fuck, you guys are this little bozo right here.
That is funny, man.
Who we got? Who just walked in? What's up, Christian?
What up, man?
Oh, this one just walked in and shit. You hard working man.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I'm about to start having them pay some rent around this bitch.
There we go.
Yeah. But man.
Throw in on another box of wafers.
But yeah, man, that shit fucked me up. I had this dweeb over here talking about, man, anyways, but.
You know what really pissed me off as a kid was being too young for shows like Yo Mama and America's Best Dance Crew, bro.
Yeah, dog. That.
In my head, I was like, dude, if I was just 4 years older than I am right now, I could be making a killing right now, dude.
Did you ever try to dance?
Oh, yeah, dude. Me and my cousin had like a fake little dance crew growing up and everything. Yeah.
Man, what got me into it was fucking this is what did it, right? What was that movie? You Got Served.
You Got
Served.
Mm-hmm.
Made me think that I can dance. I could dance. Like, I'm good at dancing in the club.
Yeah, you got rhythm. Yeah, of course. I feel that.
When it comes to that choreography shit,
yeah,
it ain't for me, yo.
That's why I could do choreo. I'm not good at I can't do anything athletic as far as breakdancing goes. Like no backflips, no helicopters, none of that shit, bro.
I could do a flare. That's about it. You know,
I
get on the ground,
I don't even know.
Flare.
I can't even go that far, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I did my first head spin. I was probably like 10.
That's sick.
That shit was tight.
I think I might have pulled one off just off of being a kid and like just having imagination. You're like nothing.
But I could do
nothing
that.
Stopping you yet. Yeah. But after that, I think that's it, bro.
Shit, I did one. I did it. I took a cardboard box and I put it in my living room and I was doing it and I thought I had it and then I like tipped over and smacked the hell out of my mom's glass table and that was the end of that. It didn't break, but she was like, "Yeah,
you're gonna have to put this dream to rest.
Yeah, don't do that shit no more. You're not breaking shit in here." So there goes my breakdancing.
That is hilarious.
Fuck, I kind of want some of these cookies. You want some of these cookies?
Yeah, I'll take a wafer, man.
Fucking Manila.
For real. Man, I haven't had just like some straight up wafers in so long, bro. Hell yeah.
Don't judge me. I do what I want. Shit.
Yeah. Same here.
This guy, I was watching. I got sucked down the rabbit hole of Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was all like, I went to a black comedy show, and I didn't understand what they were saying, so I thought they were like getting my gender wrong. And everybody's kind of like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah." Come to find out, it was the N-word, and they're like, "What?" He's like, "Well, I'm not gonna say the N-word, but I will say I thought it was strange because they kept calling me Monica.
Oh.
And I was like,
funny.
all right. Zinger.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, somebody's seen Fast and Furious.
It was a good, like, he got a really good response. It was a good joke. And then he, like, trickled it. He made it a little racial because it's like, white people, if you're not laughing, that was fucking hilarious. Damn, these are stale as fuck. I see why I got them for free now.
They're a little chewy.
Well,
I don't mind it, dude.
I'm still going to eat it.
I don't mind it. See, I'm the type of guy that I like my drinks a little watered down.
Yeah, I don't even drink soda.
I like me a little chewy Nilla wafer.
So before you got here, you said you stopped and you got a burrito.
Yes.
Burritos or tacos?
Oh, burrito. Because can I give you why?
Yeah, of course.
You get more food groups, and it's all in one. You could just it's like a hot pocket, bro. You're just on the go with it.
I like that shit. Wet burrito or dry burrito?
Depends on if I'm in a rush or not.
Damn it.
Hello? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I would say wet burrito if I'm chilling. Dry burrito if I need to get somewhere.
Damn. When you put it like that. See, this is why I love asking shit like this. Because you never know what answer you're going to get. That's fucking smart.
Also, I'm methodical about everything. I really overthink everything in my life. Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it's not. But in the case of burritos, I think I got a good system going.
So then you probably have. Do you trip out when do you smoke or edibles or anything?
Yeah. I'm a huge weed guy. I started smoking when I was like
14. So that might explain some of it.
Yeah.
I'm like that when I have a little piece of chocolate or some shit. I'm overthinking everything. Like the first thing, like if I do it and I get too high, I just take myself in my room and just weird the fuck out.
I feel you. I've scared myself a few times. It doesn't happen often anymore because I've just been doing it for so long.
You're experienced now.
Yeah. But every once in a while, I'll try something new, and I'll be like, whoa, I have anxiety right now.
Backwoods or Swisher Sweets?
Oh, man, this is controversial because I'm going to get flamed by everybody that I know. I'm going to have to say Swishers only because...
Old school.
Yeah, it's just...
You said you're an old soul, man. Makes sense.
And I used to do Backwoods, and then I realized one day I had a coffee and a Backwood, and I thought I was going to die, bro. I had, like, heart was pounding. Something about the Backwood tobacco is, like, it's a little too strong for me now. I used to be super tobacco guy. Now, not. I'll take a Swisher. Give me the chemicals, bro. Make it smoother. I don't care.
Okay. Let's, I don't even know if I'm allowed to compare these two.
Okay.
But Stizzy or cookies?
Like as far as carts, I would just have to go Stizzy because it's like the Honda Civic. Like I can trust it.
Yeah. Okay. I fuck with that. Damn.
Yeah.
See.
I be thinking about the randomest shit.
But it hits though.
Yeah.
So in a way, I'm gonna spin back to podcasting. I'm gonna do the same thing, but with podcast equipment.
Okay.
What kind of camera do you use?
Oh man, I'm revealing a big secret. I use a $100 like a webcam.
Don't eat. Look, yo, ain't no shame in that. My shit is cheap too, yo.
I'm trying to make the switch to an old Canon camera that I have, but it's a little laggy. I'm trying to figure out the kinks with it. But pretty soon I'm gonna be upgrading to that Canon.
Maybe you can plug it up to a computer and update it or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like how the phones are.
I just need to figure out like little tweaks to it, but pretty much we're almost there. We're getting there.
What do you use for editing?
Premiere.
All right,
Adobe Premiere.
I'm gonna do you a favor.
Okay.
Go get one of these. and this is not a paid advertisement or whatever, get a Blackmagic A10 Mini Pro.
A10 Mini Pro. You
get one. Like all the switching, I'm doing all the switching.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
And then like as far as like putting in the text and little sound effects here and there, you just Play Store.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get on the Play Store, download a software for that shit.
Yeah.
But I was talking to a few people, and sometimes they take hours just cutting and zooming in and zooming out. And, you know, like, because it'll be from one angle, and they'll go in, and how I'm switching back and forth when we take turns speaking, they're literally like chopping it and placing it.
Yeah. I used to have to do that for an old podcast that I did, that I produced for a while during COVID. It was called the Pink House Podcast, and there was just like multiple angles, multiple cameras, and that's what we were doing, and it was so much work, bro. Computers were dying on us and shit.
Yeah, hey, everything's charged up. Well, besides the lights, but everything's on a fucking charger over here. Cause
straight
there's
up.
nothing worse than when a mic goes out or a camera goes out.
Oof.
But if you have more than a few, you're good. Like if one of these cameras died, just switch to the other one.
Yeah. There you go.
You should get one, dude, for real.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, we only do one camera angle. It's because it's just the two of us.
It looks good though.
Yeah, thank you. What I do is, I don't know if this is probably bad advice, but I treat the long form podcast as just like, it's gonna be there every week. All right, it's not gonna be the best. We're not gonna have the most like camera angle switches, or it's not gonna be super production value, but it's gonna be there so that I could take that and make clips, which is what people really want to watch.
Yeah, as long as there's something to watch, who gives a fuck what's going on behind the scenes?
Because if you're committed to watching a whole hour of me every day, you're gonna a couple sound effects and random memes and shit here and there is not gonna make that much of a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
It does a little bit. Shout out to Donnie. Thank you for doing that every week. We just got him started. He just started doing that for us. But before, when I was never really worried about it too much. For me, it's more about the clips.
I started worrying about it because I would sit down and watch my own shit, and I would get bored because everything is just so standstill. There's nothing happening.
Yeah,
it's just. But then, granted, you know, when I didn't have those 15-minute videos, I would have the 45 to an hour and 15-minute videos, and it's just
straight
boom.
on.
That's it. That's all you get.
Yep.
It's like, man, how the fuck? This is why I don't want to. All right, revamp.
Yeah.
Let me look at how some of my favorite podcasters are doing it, and I want to do it like them.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's the easiest, smartest, most direct way to get the results you want is find the results you want and copy the process.
I was just inspired. Copycat. I bet I was inspired, okay?
The process is cool, bro. I would never get mad at somebody for copying my way my way of monetizing my stuff. But now when we get into content, obviously then.
Oh yeah, okay. Boom, see.
But yeah, but as far as marketing tools, bro, if I figure it out, guess what? It's not copying because I'm giving it away to everybody that I can, bro.
Straight up.
Get your money while you can.
Let's say you have one of your most fire jokes. How would you react to somebody taking that joke and making it better?
Ooh, I would have to really be egoless to even recognize that they did it better. But if someone really just does it better than me, and you know, it's like I'm going through a breakup right now, bro, and I'm feeling like, hey man, if someone else could take care of her in a way I can't, bro, fuck it, like do your thing. And I feel like that with a joke as well, because it's just like, you know, hey man, he's fucking killing it with it. I bet I can write something different. Obviously, this is not open season on my fucking set list.
Yeah, right.
So don't take any of my stuff. But I am confident in myself enough to know that my last hit is not my last hit.
Okay, I like that. So,
but I will see you. about it.
Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah, you know where you got it
And if
from.
we fight about it and you still do my joke, bro, you take it. You deserve it.
Yeah, see, I was just saying that shit. Like it's like with the kids, if they fucking put in the work, like the movie.
Yeah, you got one off on me. Take
right.
it. You deserve it, bro.
Fuck, I hate when that happens. I just forgot what I was about to ask you. Shit. I'm gonna bring on the cookie now.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it was a good ass question. Fuck, I hate when this happens. God damn it. Chevy or Dodge? Fuck, I was just bullshitting until it comes back.
We were talking about someone remixing your joke. I had mentioned a breakup.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Boom, breakup. Okay, so some people create the best when they're in pain or going through something.
Yeah.
Is this helping you with your like with writing or coming up with different topics for the pods?
It wasn't for a while. I wrote some jokes that kind of sucked. And then just the other day, I was feeling some type of way, and like I realized that I stopped making music when I got with this person, and so I wrote a song about it, and I feel so much better now, bro.
You got that release.
Well, yeah, and it was like even things like little things, bro. I compare a breakup to like getting off of like drugs or something, because you'll be good for a minute. And then, like, that one song will come on.
And
and you start itching. You're like, oh, this reminds me of good times, you know?
Yeah, that
like,
shit.
Even
that
today,
shit stings.
On the way here, my ex, she grew up in Moore Park. So I had to pass, like, Ventura or, like, that whole area. What is it? Like, Simi Valley and all that stuff.
The grade.
Yeah, to get here. And so just going through all that stuff and, like, I remember the first, like, the tour basically of the hometown that she gave me. So I was just like, oh, feeling it. But then it's just like, but here's the thing. You think about the whole picture because you get that flash. It's like the thing. You hear the song, you're itching. You're like, oh, I remember I used to get down to this.
Yeah.
But then you start remembering, oh, shit. But then I remember like at the end of the weekend how I felt, or like I was broke or I had nothing. And then so I was driving here and I'm like, if we were still together, bro, she'd be in the passenger seat stressing me the fuck out right now, bro. I do enjoy just driving by myself, having my time, and like being able
That's
to
like
just
me. That
being able to just fly around.
Shit. It's either Pisces shit or man shit.
Yeah, that thing is just some man shit.
It might be some man shit.
We definitely
I need
enjoy
like
it.
2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like there'll be times where I'm just in the car just because I need to like let me just relax, think about some shit.
Yeah, after a certain age, you start from like 25 on. Every year, you add like another 10 minutes in the car after work.
Shit, that makes sense. Hey, real quick, though, I'm going to turn this camera back on. I was over here talking about technical difficulties, and then fucking we get one. I never had one before.
Yeah, no, you literally said, oh, camera batteries die, and then the camera died. That's funny.
All right, cool. You just going to be an easy fix.
Yep. No problem.
Super easy fix.
Oh, there we are. Oh, wait.
Almost.
It flashed for a sec.
Alright. The charger wasn't even plugged up.
Oh, damn. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dingleberry of the hour.
Beautiful.
Shit, asada fries or chili fries?
Ooh,
we about to go off the rails right now.
Yeah. All right. So my people about to be mad at me for a sec, but I'm gonna win them back. I'm gonna go chili fries because asada fries to me, some white people shit. It's some new age. Like what? Like nachos weren't good enough, bro. Y'all had to make fries.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening.
So if I'm going for the fry style, if I'm going for fries, bro, I'm going for fries. I'm gonna get chili fries.
Okay.
And then asada fries you can easily replace with a California burrito.
Fuck, yo, you're making me hungry. Obvious one.
Yeah.
I hope it's obvious.
All right, we'll see.
Taco Bell, Del Taco.
Oh, dude. It's actually tough. It's tough because I do like if we're going based off of classic Taco Bell menu, just like the staples, taco, whatever the Mexi melt and all that shit.
Soft taco, cheesy gordita crunch.
That stuff, fire. If you get it like fresh, fire. But Del Taco has like kept my family together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like cheap food. Scrounge around the couch. You could make it rain burritos for like $10.
He said, no.
Dude, it gets even deeper. I used to do this on stage. It gets even deeper than that, bro. So like, yeah, it was cheap food. We got to eat together, but then my family like split up later on, and I hadn't seen my brother for years, dude. And then one day I'm working and I walk into Del Taco on my lunch break, and there he is, bro, at the fucking counter, dude, working at Del Taco. I was like, God damn, bro. Shout out to Del Taco, dude, keeping the family together, man. So I got a soft spot for Del Taco for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's nostalgic for you, right?
Yeah,
there,
for
man.
real.
I haven't asked this one in a while. So Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Ooh, as a young child, Cartoon Network. As a teenager, Nickelodeon, because they had the shows.
Oh yeah, the iCarlys and shit.
Once you, because when you're like 11, 12, it's for babies to watch cartoons. Like, oh, you still watch cartoons, bro? Like, you're a baby.
Honestly, I watch cartoons to this day. Dog.
We all still did it, but we all used to be like, nah, that's some kid shit.
And you know what? So like, everybody had that one friend that was their friend. You loved him, you looked up to him. So you try to be like extra cool. Yeah. And then you go to his house and you find out like you're all relieved because he still watch cartoons.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Shit, you watch this shit? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I knew I liked you.
Yeah, facts.
Shit, like, what, you don't watch cartoons? Like
now I do.
I do, yeah. I always have. I just didn't know you watched it. Now you watch it. Now we can, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I fucking everybody was fake at one time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, hey, you like you fucking do peanut butter and Oreos? Like, I don't do that shit. Oh,
well, I do.
That's too bad. I was gonna offer you some. It's like,
oh no, yeah, hey.
Now I missed out.
Yep. Classic.
Let me see. So, comedy, right?
Yes.
We covered hecklers. We covered shows. We've covered the ones that inspired you. When it comes to parodies,
okay, like a as far as like movie parodies.
Yeah, movie parody. Okay. Fucking the title's so long, it's not clicking. Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the hood.
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I always thought that was the funniest thing ever, bro. The movie's funny, but for 5 years before I had ever even seen the movie, my brother could just make me laugh by saying the title of that movie.
Does he have an accent?
No, it was just such a funny fucking title to me at the time, where it's just
while
like
drinking your juice in the hood.
Because juice obviously is from Tupac's Juice, but to me, I had an image of a dude being a menace to society while drinking grape juice. And walking through the hood, bro.
So,
I really, honestly, before I even seen the movie, what I pictured when I heard that title was exactly what, what's the Younger Wayne's, the one with the crazy hair and he's got the bendy straw coming out of his braids in that movie. Marlon. I pictured Marlon before I had even seen the movie, bro.
Yeah, just walking all crazy with a Capri Sun or some shit.
We have a problem.
That one, or have you seen A Haunted House?
No, but I heard it was funny.
That shit is stupid. Hey, the Wayans brothers, they like parody legends.
They're the kings.
They
bro.
were in all of them. They were in all the scary movies. Mm-hmm. They were in just about all them shit.
They wrote the original funny ones, like the Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3 is all of them. And then 4 is when they were not.
Okay, I missed 4. I didn't see Scary Movie 4.
It was alright.
I don't. Wait, is that the one? This is my strong hand. Is it that one?
No, that's 2.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm fucking up already.
Yeah. No, but those first 2 scary movies were fucking hilarious, man. That actually made me okay with scary movies. Because there were scary elements to it, but you're like, okay, here's the funny in it.
Got it. Me personally, I don't like the Ring and the Orphan and all that shit. I'm cool. Like,
you're good? Yeah,
I
feel that.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they're really good movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of them are very well written. The acting is fire. Like, they're dope.
Yeah.
But I don't need that kind of energy, yo. I'm too happy.
Yeah, facts.
And I don't like being scared.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, I don't like being scared. The one movie that fucked me up literally for like 3 nights where I couldn't. I couldn't sleep, but what made it worse, I couldn't move.
Man.
And it was Blair Witch Project.
Okay, yeah. I see that.
That movie scared the shit out of me. It was that one, and the one that also, even more than that one, it was the first Paranormal Activity.
That shit was scary.
That one, I couldn't go to sleep.
That one was, yeah.
I was done. I was
yeah.
all right, look, man, I'm not even going to play around with these movies no more. Like, I was scared.
You know what's the scariest thing? Is security cam footage.
That shit, yeah.
It don't matter what it is.
Planning future.
Yeah, it does not matter what it is. If you're watching something and it has a little time code at the bottom, your brain is automatically what's about to happen. Because no one ever shows security cam footage of positive shit happening.
True.
It's always the craziest fucking shit, dude.
Very
That's why they're there.
Fuck, but man, so like, even that, it revolutionized the way that scary movies were made. Because
yeah, for sure.
Before that, for me, they were way too predictable. They were way too.
It's like Scooby-Doo, but scary.
Yeah, man. It's like 3, 2, and then a loud noise happens, and then fucking popcorn's flying. I was like, man,
that jump scare shit is real cheap, huh? I'm not a fan.
I can't, like, when the music gets loud, and then all out of nowhere it just gets silent. Okay, oh shit, there was one. Fuck, what was it called? I can't remember what it was called, but you guys want to play hide and clap? I was like, yeah, let's play hide and clap. So they're playing hide and clap. There's this little clap, and then you just hear like a, and I was like, oh fuck, something's about to happen.
Yeah, they're
like
training
that shit.
you.
It was fucking scary, but just the fact that I was able to hear the difference in the clap, it was like, that shit. And again, it was a fire ass movie, but even though I was still scared because I saw them, like I heard it, and then you saw them creepy ass hands come out and shit. It's like, man,
you know, I'm convinced that they do little things that we don't even see or hear in those movies,
especially when you're little,
to make you like even more scared. Like I don't know if I was way too high one time or if I really caught on, but there's a movie where I was just like, I think I just hear a heartbeat in the back of this movie the whole fucking time, dude. And it's like a 140 something BPM, so it'll get you a little bit. It has
a frequency to it.
It'll get you a little more hype, bro, and it'll get you more scared.
Speaking of movies, what's the most extreme thing that you snuck
into a movie theater?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna have to go way, way, way back to like the days when my grandpa was still around. He would take us to the movie theater, and like we would watch everything. We would get there at like 10 a.m. and we would leave when it was dark.
Yep.
And we would watch 3-4 movies, and we'd have breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the fucking theater. Just like, you know, little bean and burrito tacos. Bean and cheese tacos, just rolled up in some foil. And we would do like a lot of those. My grandpa was huge on Snickers.
I love Snickers.
So he would just get like a little, the party pack.
Yeah.
And we would just be
10, go to the dollar store, get the pack of 10 for
unwrapping little Snickers all day, bro.
For me, like, okay, so my ex she was notorious for it. She used to have me sweating because it's like, dude, you see me, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I get attention. Just
yeah.
She's like, nah, it's cool. She bought, I believe it was like BJ's. She bought BJ's in the movie theater. It was either BJ's or like a full family box of like Wingstop wings.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yo, we about to get fucking caught.
I think I did Cold Stone one time, some ice cream, which was crazy because I had to put it in my pocket.
Hold up. Hold up. How did you do that?
You just have it. You just gotta have it upright, and I always wear like big hoodies.
Yeah.
I just put it in the kangaroo pouch and just walk around like a monk with my hands in both hands in my pocket.
Wait, so was it like in one of those? It was
in the cup? Yeah.
Okay,
so it wasn't in like a cone.
Cause my stupid ass. I'm thinking you just got a cone in your pocket.
No,
like,
that'd be crazy.
Thug shit. Like, man, fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm going in.
And then another time, I snuck in a Tupperware of alcohol.
A Tupperware of alcohol.
So like like the screw-on lid,
Yeah.
like plastic, like it looks like an ice cream container.
It's like the fucking that little ice cream from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, type deal. Yeah. So we had, I think we put like whiskey or something in it. It was when I was still with my lady down in San Diego, and we went to go see a movie, and we just bought one big Coke with like 2 straws, and then probably not even 2 straws. We're still there. Actually, we did have 2 straws because I remember because it was.
That's romantic.
Yeah, because we had the 2 straws, and I was like, we've been together like 3 years, bro. What, like we fucking licked each other's parts, bro. Like and we got 2, but somehow we still got 2 straws, bro. It was funny. So yeah, I snuck in a big thing of alcohol. We just put in.
Do you bite your straws?
Yes, I'm a straw biter.
Did she bite her straws?
No.
Yeah,
that's probably it. Yeah, that's probably it.
Because I know that's me. I bite my straw.
Yeah, I'd chew anything plastic, bro.
Oh, so sneaking in alcohol, I just discovered using a flask.
A plastic flask or
a
metal flask?
Like a real deal flask where you got to screw it and you got to get the funnel to put the liquor in.
I used to think I was a lot cooler than I was when I was a kid, and I would just take a flask everywhere, like to a party.
That's the move.
But like I would take it to places where they're like openly serving alcohol.
Got it.
Like for free.
Got it. Okay,
and it's just like, okay, you could have just left that at home.
Yeah,
bro.
you bringing sand to the beach.
yeah, exactly. I just want to look cool with my little fucking metal thing.
But like, nah, because I will be.
It is a vibe.
I don't know. It is. Like, I don't even know. Like, okay, it was one of my buddies got married. And they gave everybody, like all the groomsmen, they gave them all flasks. And I was like, I'll take it. It's nice. It's all gold and shit. It was like, I'm never going to use it. But one day I used it. And I was like, well, I've been missing out the whole time. I can't remember exactly where I went.
You got the funnel and everything for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Like, don't nobody else got alcohol in here except me.
Yeah.
And I'm just the only one that's just, just back. And the way that it's curved, it's meant to go in your back pocket. I was like, what?
It's perfect.
This dude is a fucking genius, whoever invented this shit.
Johnny Flask, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Hey, I was about to believe it too. Like, no way. Shit, what if it is? It's always a Johnny.
Maybe. Yeah, dude, it's always John something, bro.
Most stereotypical name. Like, what is a name that everybody's friends with?
Everybody has one in their group?
Yeah.
It's probably John. Either a John, a Johnny, or like a Steve.
Okay.
I feel like Steve is kind of, it could be any race.
I know one Steven.
Yeah, Steve or Steven. Yeah.
And then I know way too many Michaels.
Michael. There's a lot of fucking Michaels out there, bro.
And then I know because I did a joke about it on Sunday at Spotlight. And there's way too many Britneys.
Britneys, yeah.
Everybody has a friend named Britney. Yep. Everyone does. I can literally give you like 6 Britneys right now.
That's hilarious.
Like, it's crazy. And the crowd, they ate that shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Especially if one of them has that name.
Like, that's my name. Like, I got you. I
found you.
Okay, so when it comes to your crowd work, is that... Do you have, because some people have their crowd work skits or sets set up.
Yeah, kind of worked out.
Right.
Yeah.
When you do yours, is it set up or is it like freestyle?
I very rarely do crowd work.
So you got real skills then. But crowd work's my cheat code.
And and I don't know. For me, I think I actually just made a post about it today and I deleted it. But what I think comics are doing really wrong right now is they're really focusing on trying to get Instagram famous. So they're doing clips. They're doing all the same clips and you're going to your show and you're making your audience uncomfortable. and you're fucking praying to God that somebody heckles you so that you have
so you can
some
roast
sort
them.
of thing to post. And what you're doing is you're setting up a false expectation for comedy at that point, which is like we're either we're all assholes and and don't sit in the front row and all that stuff.
Yeah, big time, yeah.
Or because I hate when people like, are you gonna roast me if I go to the front? Like, no, I'm not, because I'm not an asshole. And then second, you're giving people your throwaways, which I get. You don't want to give away your good material, but fucking burn a joke.
Right.
You can write another joke if you're funny. You could write another fucking joke. Give it a few weeks, it'll come to you. But yeah, people are constantly doing that crowd work thing.
It's interesting.
Which crowd work is good, bro. Like some of my best shows have been because I acknowledge the crowd up front.
Right.
Hey, y'all been fucking crazy tonight, and they love it. Or hey, I noticed that this guy said this and you went like that because of it. What's the deal? And that's cool. But doing it for the sake of doing it,
that's
Instagram,
not really comedy. It just turns into a roast.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in my opinion, because I do enough crowd work.
Yeah, but you gotta do a little bit, bro.
I don't think that your whole 5 or 10 minutes should be crowd work.
Yeah, definitely.
Friend of mine, Josh Boughton. Shout out to you, Josh. He taught me the setup. He booked me, he taught me the science of just a joke and how to structure it. And he booked me for a show down in Orange County. He's like, dude, it was funny. It was funny as hell. But you didn't you didn't tell a joke. You made everybody laugh, yeah, but you didn't tell a joke.
Yeah, that's the next step.
And I was like, fuck. And at first I was like, wait, like, what do you mean? Like, I made him laugh. He was like, yeah, you made him laugh. But to get a joke off, he said it's premise, setup, punchline. Mm-hmm. And I've been trying to work it out, yo. I've been trying to work it out. I'm still learning the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, You're
going to have a lot of nights on this couch right here, bro, just by yourself laughing like an idiot. When you finally get like a good, you're like, oh, shit, this is good. Keep writing.
Yeah, like, so yeah, that's something else I want to ask you too, like, because I don't necessarily write. I have an idea of what I want to talk about, and I just pull all the funny shit, if I get lucky or if it's like a really good night, I'll have a punchline for it. But for the most part, somehow, some way, I can always find a callback.
Gotcha.
How do you structure your 5-minute sets compared to your 25-minute sets?
Ooh. Okay. So, for a 5-minute set is usually, for me, because I can be pretty long-winded. I don't know if you can tell by all the answers I've given you have been like 3-part answers.
But it's in detail though.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
So for me, I go concept. So I'll go, I'm doing one joke, but I'm really doing all my jokes about this one joke. So I'll be like, if it's 5 minutes, it's just like, all right, I'm just going to do fishing and hiking. And I'll just try to
relate those. I could see how you could put those together.
And so I am going to have a lot of fun with one of those jokes. And if I don't make it to 5 minutes, I'll throw in that other one just real quick. Just to get me to the 5, like, let's say like a 10-minute set. It's like, all right, what are you trying to hit? What are these? So I have like, I try to get like the flow of what I'm doing. So we're gonna go from hiking, fishing, and then we're gonna talk about how I always look dirtier than everyone else after hiking. And then so it's like you kind of just, for me, I always end up having the same amount of jokes per set, but just you get to enjoy it better. You get to sit down and do all of your material on hiking, or do all of your material on fishing, whatever it is.
So it's more like you get that cooked meal instead of.
Yeah, that fast food, you're like, all right, bro, just a quick burger to get me by. But you're trying to make the best out of it. You want an In-N-Out burger. You know what I mean? So you're like, all right, I'm just going to do this. But I'm going to make this one little piece of what I'm doing the best version of that. So do your best 5 minutes on this one joke.
Okay.
That's usually what I try to do for like my shorter sets. And then, yeah, just enjoy the long set. Take your time because you'll probably end up burning through a lot of your stuff.
That's how it was. Like when I first started, my very first set I did 7 minutes.
Okay.
It was the longest 7 minutes of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because it felt like 30.
Word.
And just like, again, I'm a student of the game, so just watching other comics that are in the same boat as me, and then watching like the vets, I noticed for the most part, and I could be wrong, when it's like a 5 to 7 minute set, it's premise, setup, punchline. Premise, setup, punchline. They'll do like 5 of them.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe sometimes 6 or 7 of them, and it's just like the one-liners.
Yeah.
And them shits work, but I don't know how to do that yet, and I don't think I could do that for fucking like an hour special or some shit. Like you gotta have some skills because some of those one-liners are stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Here's the thing about that is that like they only take like 30 seconds, so you gotta have so many.
Yeah. So do you believe in like the laugh every 30 seconds? Do you believe in that?
No, I have a weird merit for what I think is a good set. I think it's like a more of a risk/payoff thing for me. So if you do one bit and nobody laughs till the end, but then when you finally get them, you fucking get them, that was a 10. Cool. If you got 50 one-liners and they're laughing every 30 seconds, that was a 10, bro. Good job. You know? And then if you got like a story, you're just telling a story and the story starts, and by the time you end your story, it's at the 5-minute mark and people enjoyed it and they laughed and you got a laugh at the end of the story, 10, bro. So it really all depends, bro. It's super. That's the thing I love about comedy is just it's up to interpretation for the most part.
Word. All right. Okay. Well, I got one last question for you.
Word.
As long as you've been doing comedy, what is the biggest thing that you have learned about yourself?
Ooh. That I value my time, bro. Yeah. 'Cause there's just things that I just won't put myself through. And sometimes they say, you know, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that in order to make it. And it's just like, do you really? Or is that just kind of what you had to go through and now you're paying that?
Don't push your experiences off to me unless you're trying to steer me in the right direction. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so like some people are, some people are shooters. They shoot every day, bro, and that's their process. They have to shoot every day. They got to hit mics. They got to talk to real life people. They got to, get it out verbally to everyone else and to get a gauge on how they're doing as far as comedy goes. For me, what I learned about myself through all of this is that I'm very emotional. I get really inspired to do something until I'm not. And then when I'm not inspired anymore, bro, it's like pulling fucking teeth. You can't force
1,000%.
I cannot force it out of myself. 'Cause I'm always on 100. Like I used to gas myself out when I would play basketball because I'm playing the hardest defense. And then I finally get the ball, and now I'm playing the hardest offense, and now I'm winded after like 5 minutes.
You be playing that Mexican defense?
Yeah, bro. Fucking swatting every fucking 10 seconds.
Oh, shit, I couldn't stand one of my Mexican homeboys. One of my Mexican homies that plays soccer.
Yeah,
oh
we
my
go crazy,
God,
bro.
Yo, that defense is... Yo, look.
Yeah, they stay on you, bro.
They teach you how to ball. Like,
Yeah.
man, oh, what, you don't fucking like it, bro? Like, so I bumped you, so what?
Yeah,
it's like,
facts.
bro, learn how to fucking play the game. That's not, we're not even fucking playing soccer. You playing rugby, fool. Like,
Yeah, type
nah,
shit.
they make you tough, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so I gas myself, bro, because I have a big battery, bro, but when it's empty, it's empty, bro. That's it. So I learned about myself that every year from December to February, I gotta take that time off. I don't book anything.
Fair.
Yeah.
Another beautiful ass answer, man. This is my least favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
The end of it is my least favorite part of the show. This is probably one of those episodes where I definitely learned the most.
Oh, word.
You know, like as soon as you said you've been doing comedy since you were 16.
Yeah.
All right, learn me some shit.
Word.
Please
Appreciate that.
tell everybody where they can find you. Tell them how they can book you.
Word.
Please.
Sounds good, man. You can find me
Upcoming
on
shows.
all social media as Lou, LOU _Kang.
Kang bitches.
KANG_, and that's literally everywhere. So like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Also, I have like a clips channel. So if you want to just get a vibe of what I do throughout the day, so it's kind of a variety. I do a lot of different things. It's gonna be Lou Kang Show. And that's also Instagram and YouTube. And follow the podcast, man. If you follow Luke Kang Show on YouTube, you are going to see the Misery Loves Company podcast. That's a solo podcast. Send in your complaints, and I will rant about them with you. I will be the company that you need when you're miserable. And the Age Gap podcast. That's me and Kevin Murphy.
Yeah.
That's,
Tune in.
Yeah, every Monday, man. At agegap.pod. And that's on YouTube and Instagram.
Well, hell yeah, man. I wanna thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
I can't wait to do yours.
Yeah, for sure.
Just kick it. I want to feed you.
All right, for sure. Sounds good, man.
Hey, yeah, quiz. This has been another beautiful addition to the channel. Y'all know how I get down.
Yes, sir.
Can't fall if you don't trip.
I like that. That's good. That's a good quote.
Do no fake love shit. I don't take no fucking L's. I just take dust, bitch. Hell, hoe ain't hard to tell. Go and say some, bitch. Pussy boy, we on your trail when I make funds, bitch. I been the hottest, but them goofies tryna count me out. They acting sweet when they in public. What's all that about?